Omo's music reaction channel, where I provide my views on talented artists from around the world, both established artists and non-established artists. And I promise you that you won't be disappointed whatsoever. So why don't you come and join me in discovering amazing, talented artists and bringing it to the forefront of my channel for us to view. Now, my next reaction of today, we are going over or staying in the UK. When I say that, it only means a handful of people. You know that. I'm talking about Ren. I have located another Ren gen. And for you renegades, and I like that because, I like the new word. The Ren Gem, and you got Renegade. Renegade was not made by myself. That was another YouTuber, but it's picking up, and you call the followers of Ren, the avid followers, the connoisseur followers, they're the Renegades. And if you're gonna locate a absolutely gemstone of a song, that's called a Ren Gem. Yeah, I said the Ren Gem, he said Renegade. So look, this is another Ren Gem. This song is called OhMyWoman. Now, I was battling with, should I do a collaboration or go on to the singles? And I heard also, I saw, I believe that someone in Ren's family is a film producer. I'm not too sure if it's his dad, or I know his dad's a musician. The house is full of musicians, number one. And I saw a pilot and I believe Ren was starring in it. And I'm not too sure if that was directed by your dad or not. But that was amazing seeing, because I thought, wait a minute, I know you can act. You got this acting skill inside you. I know it because you can see it in your music videos. So to see you actually doing your acting, that was that was pretty cool. I mean, don't get me wrong. The other two actors, even though they were there, it didn't sit right. But what you did made it more realistic. Is that made it sense? I mean, that wasn't realistic, especially the girls. Like, oh, come on, that's not no one who says that. Do you know? So it was a kind of cringy moment, like, oh my gosh, no one don't say that anymore. But yeah, you picked up the gauntlet, and that was cool. I like that. I won't say any more about that. And I'm not even going to tell you where it is, but locate for yourself. There is a pilot where Ren's in it and he's doing a film. Yeah, and I believe, like I said, I'm not too sure. I believe that was directed by Ren's dad. I'm not too sure. I also found out that there was a channel of Ren's dad who's got more music or something on there. I'm not too sure because I haven't located it, but this is what I'm hearing on the grapevine. Yeah, so please don't shoot the messenger. I'm not even the messenger. I'm just the one that picked it up from somewhere else. I wouldn't even call that a messenger because no one ever told me. I was just listening to someone else's conversation and I found it that way. So, no. So anyway, look, this is the big push, OhMyWoman. What can I say about this song? It says, hey guys, thank you so much for your support. We released our song independently and we have worked really hard bringing you all our videos. It will help immensely if you can share our new single with all your friends, families across the social and download and stream align. Special thanks to Lucia, is it Palacios? I'm not too sure how to pronounce his surname. But here we go. The reason why I picked this song because I wanted to be more sporadic with the genre style that Ren has underneath his in his cabinet. So we've got the hip hop, we've got the kind of the D&B, we've got the kind of like a dance vibe, we've got the ballad in abundance, we've got the reggae. Yeah, I Shot the Sheriff and a number of other ones. Bongo Man, I love that. I'm the Bongo Man, Bongo Man. That tune is stuck in my head. We've got the collaborations and everything else. So this one is, what would I call it? Shawadi Wadi? Is it that Shawadi Wadi or doo-wop? There you go, a doo-wop. A doo-wop song, or is it doo-bop? I think it's a doo-wop song. So it just shows you how wide his genre style and his vocal and his capabilities are. Right, so, Uncle Mama, shut up. Okay, I am shutting up. Let's go press the play button, shall we? So, without further ado, you know what we're here for. Great vocabs and a damn good audio music. Can you dig it? doctor. When you call that a do-wop?
Why, my woman, why does she care for me?
Everybody knows
my love.
I don't even need to explain this, do I? No.
My woman, isn't it plain to see?
When you listen to quite a bit of Sam Cooke, don't you? You can't tell me that you don't listen to Sam Cooke. There's no way you can tell me that you don't listen to Sam Cooke.
Pretty woman,
definitely Sam Cooke.
Isn't it plain to see? Plain to see.
Just looking at their hands, you can easily say they're the same hands, aren't they? I know women's arms are hairy. I've seen plenty of women's arms are hairy, hairier than mine. But I'm looking at the both hands. I swear they're the both like it's almost like you're doing that. But we can't see. Look, there you go. Look, if I've done that, wait a minute. No, that doesn't work, does it? But it looks like the same hands, but the other arm. Well, actually, one hand's thicker than the other, the hand part. But I don't know if that. Do you know what? I'm not even going to say that's man's hands or anything like that. And when you can see that by the nails and everything else that they are women's hands. But bloody hell, why am I even fixated on the hands? I don't know, because the hands are right there in front of you. And you've got the Gentile song. You've got this Sam Cooke, she was only 16, and I was too young. She was too young, and I was too old to know. You know that song. But there's plenty of other songs that's associated with this. Elvis Presley. There's loads. There's absolutely loads. But I am fixated on the artist Sam Cooke. And I just feel that there's something between you and Sam Cooke. I can picture you in the corner, sitting down in the chair with your headphones on, just chilling out to Sam Cooke and playing your guitar to the riffs of the songs of Sam Cooke. And then I'm looking at the hands and I'm thinking, that is nice, but if there's only just the hands in the background, you're gonna scrutinize the hands. You're just gonna. And I'm scrutinizing hand. I'm scrutinizing the tulip on the finger. I believe that's a tulip on that finger and what it represents. So tulip on the index finger. What does that mean? The green background, lovely. But I'm looking at the two arms before I even look at the hands and I'm thinking they're bloody similar. And then I'm thinking, why am I just going so long about the bloody arms rather than the music? And why am I just not pressing play button, just getting on with it? That's exactly what I'm going to do. I'm too fixated on the arms. I really am. So look, I'm going to go back just a little bit, like to about say here. And stop talking about the bloody arms.
Oh, my woman.
Oh, my woman.
Why does she care for me? Why does she care?
Alright, get condoms now.
Why does
Finger
she
condoms.
care? Pretty woman, my love, isn't it plain to see?
No, it can't be the same hands. Definitely Sam Cooke.
For me, why does she care?
That's Sam cuts riff.
Why does she care?
Lovely, amazing, trippy.
It's so plain to see.
Is that not the same arms? I meant the same arms, but the other arm, left and right arm. I'm fixating on whether it's a different arm or same arm or something. I should get away from this. You clearly can tell it's one's thicker than another. Apologies for going on so much about it. It's doing my head in. I'm comparing the both of them like that. No, one is slimmer than the other, as in the fingers. You just want to know who's handling it. Your web fingers. So that was Ren with Oh My Woman from the Big Push channel. Now there is a number of channels that you can find Ren gems or locate Ren gems. Not only on Ren, not only on Trick the Fox, not only on Big Push. There is some others out there. You just got to locate them. And if you are a avid fan, a connoisseur of Ren, you know exactly where to look or exactly where the hints to find them. And I feel that as you're going further back into his catalogue, you will find some amazing ones. Some really, really amazing ones. It's almost like you're excited to go further back into Ren's catalogue, rather than the current ones. Don't get me wrong, the current songs are absolutely amazing. But when you go back into what is Ren and dive really deep into the catalogue, his earlier ones, you're going to be as mesmerised as you are listening to his current tracks. Literally, that's what I'm saying. Like, when you create your own Ren playlist, you can have a mixture of modern, his earlier stuff, his middle stuff, and it will still create a lovely album. Look at this. This is out. Oh My was out in 2020. That's 3 years ago. And you tell me that doesn't sound as current as today? Even the music video, even the visuals is something of current value. So his music is created to stand the test of time. You know, like some music that's lasting, that's your 3.5 minute music. And it will stay around for about, 3 weeks tops before you go on to the other music. And you just lose all kind of reference to that song. It could be a number 1 song. It could be a number 2 song. It could be a song that's in the top 10. But nowadays, it's really hard to create music that will stand the test of time, especially when there's so many artists that's creating so much brilliant songs. So Ren ticks all the boxes, as in being refreshing, being current, being unique, the way how he expresses himself, the way how he connects with his people. Us, we're his people. The Renegades, we're his people. And the way how we just feel overwhelmingly connected to Ren in all different kind of aspects. It's not all different kind of things. There's all like different kind of angles or different kind of parts of Ren that you feel more closer connected with him than other parts of Ren. But it's that thing that doesn't really happen with a lot of artists anymore. We become more of a couch potato to these artists, that we listen to the song, yeah, it's nice, it's lovely, and after that song is finished, we 10 times will forget about that artist until that song comes on again. But with Ren, he sticks into your mind. He sticks into your psyche. He's there reverberating in your mind and in your brain. Since I have started reacting to Ren, there's not been a day go by where I'm not humming one of Ren's songs. That shows you the character of an artist. And I'm sure you guys do that as well. You know, you don't have to listen to Ren to have Ren in your brain. He's there already. Like I said, I've got the Bongo Man in my brain. I've got Molly McKenna and Ren, Paintenance. Oh my gosh, that is such a song. There is, once you come away from High Ren and Sick Boy, I'm not saying come away from, but you know, once you get, because when you listen to Sick Boy and High Ren, you're up there. He puts you way up there. So when you come floating down and you got the opportunity to go into the Ren catalogues, you're going to see some serious masterpieces that is going to ask the question about High Ren and Sick Boy. For me, after going to his catalogue, there is songs that are closer to me than High Ren or Sick Boy. Yeah, I know. You just got to find them. There are some, like I said, locate the Ren gems and have a tissue ready for you, because he goes in. He really, really, really does. And like I said, I don't see a dedicated artist out there that you don't have to say anything to. You don't have to tell them what to do. You don't have to tell them what to say. They're in their own realm. They're not following a script. They are just themselves, and they have that free space to be themselves. More importantly, which I don't think any signed artist has the luxury of being. You know, the majority of artists now, when they get to a certain state, they kind of two things happens. You overthink what your fans are saying, and that sort of like just stresses you out, or you don't give a crap what your fans are saying. And you just be who you are. Those two things is like wrong. If you be yourself, be who you are, and constantly and don't waver left or right to who you are, then you'll be loved. And I think that is a hell of a lot of things that I think that is what's missing in the music industry. People are inventing themselves. So when they get home, they're like, oh, cool, I'm glad that's over. I can now be myself. You should be yourself anyway. That's why Ren's so likable, because he is truly what you see is what you get. I can't say that for the more established artists. I really can't. It's so fake up there. It's unreal. It really is. And the way how I see it is this. Once you can pass a sad ballad song to a more established artist, and they can try and convince you that the song is from them, you know, they're established, they're rich, they're blah, blah, blah. How can they portray a sad song? How can they portray a ballad song that's supposed to hit us in a certain way where we can relate? We can't, you know, it's far-fetched. That's what I'm saying. But you get someone like Ren who sings these relatable songs that hit us like, whoa, Ren. And he does that with all his songs. Because you know where it's coming from. You know, can you imagine Ren writing that kind of caliber of song for, I don't know, for an established artist? It would not work. Because we know that established artists ain't going through that kind of thing. And I feel that we need to come away from these established artists that's trying to portray themselves in some kind of pain or in some kind of love loss, in some kind of this or in some kind of that. And you know it's not their song. You know it's not true. So they're acting. They're lying. They're singing a lie to your face and convincing you that it's them that's happening to. Well, it's not. Yes, all because they've got vocals. Okay. We stop being gullible to this now. And give the writers the praise that they deserve. Rather than these established artists are stealing their songs, giving them pennies. And then these artists go on like, oh, they did write the song. Or don't even give any kind of accolades to the songwriter. We should come away from that. We really, really should. Stop giving energy to these artists who, yes, they have got brilliant tone of vocals, but it's not their song, man. It's not their song. No matter how, and you know, like I said, the bit that really canes me is when they're trying to convince us like it is their song. Sing it like it is their song. Oh, it's wonderful, brilliant. You know, no, man, come away from that. I'm ranting on, apologies. But When I see Ren as an artist, when I see Ren and he's doing the music video, he's doing the lyrical content, he's acting in his music video, and he's producing some amazing caliber of vocals, then you're on this side, and the people who are stealing ideas of like things like for instance, if how can I put it? Ren's been out for a long time. It could have been easily, record companies could have gone to him and say, right, I want you to write for this artist. I want you to write for this artist. Can you imagine Ren pouring out his heart and soul into songs what you've heard for another artist? It wouldn't drop right. It wouldn't drop right. But there's artists out there, I mean, there's lyricists out there, there's songwriters out there that are equally good as Ren, even better, and they're being cornered and they're being pushed into writing for other people rather than themselves. And that happens all the time. We've got to stop this. We've got to have these artists that can, when they sing their own song, we can certainly feel it. We certainly know that it's realistic and everything else that goes with that. And that's a big, massive fight. That's a big push. There you go. And for that reason, I salute you. Boom.